such, but it's always better to, you know, ask first instead of be like, oh, and now we're on camera. So
Yeah,
let me start everything then.
I definitely agree with that idea.
Yeah, because it's just more polite that way, honestly. I did spell everything correct. Okay. Yeah, then did we want to go ahead and start new characters for that? I can't remember.
I assumed so.
Okay, cool. And we were starting prophecies, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'll go ahead and create a new character. Role playing. I know I asked you a couple months ago. Oh gosh, probably what, July? For people that were interested in jumping back in. And unfortunately, it's taken a bit of time because I've been multitasking. But Tyler was interested, so I wanted to do that with him because Guild Wars is one of my favorite games of all time, honestly. And I'm really hoping they don't blow it with Reforged. But the first one just looks like it'll be quality of life patches, so that's good at the very least, because... Oh boy. Yeah, it's been a while since we've gotten some quality of life patches. What class do you want to choose, Tyler? Because I was thinking monk or elementalist.
Okay, I think I decided on necromancer.
Okay,
So
I'll go monk then, just to make sure we have a healer. It'll take me a second to remember the controls. It's been a little bit of time for me. I guess the other question I should ask is how much experience do you have in Guild Wars? One out of curiosity.
not really much. I mostly played in pre-searing, and I technically played uh, mostly in the open world segments as a ranger necromancer when
That's
I
fair.
was like 10 or younger, I think.
That's also fair because I started with an elementalist probably when I was, I don't think 10. Oh gosh, was it 10? It's 20 years old this year. Or is it 20 years old? Hold on. I need it. I think I was 13, but now I'm second guessing myself. So not like crazy much older, but now I'm curious. Just checking that real quickly because it's like this is probably the game that I have the most amount of time in. 2005, so I guess it would have been 14 at the time. But yeah, I was gonna say I have 6,000 hours in Guild Wars 1, so I haven't even done everything just because a lot of it was interacting with guild members and stuff, but it's definitely a game that I do happen to particularly enjoy, honestly.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't really know exactly what age I was either, because even if I wanted to check, it's on my brother's account. But
Oh, yeah.
we bought Guild Wars plus Eye of the North plus the bonus pack way back one, so it had to be after Eye of the North.
Yeah, and that was 2007, I think, because the first couple expansions they were trying to pop out about every 6 months at the time, because since it was buy and play and no subscription fee, they were trying to make sure that they had enough content, but enough money at the same time, so it was a delicate balance, we'll say.
Hmm.
Now, the hardest part of character creation. What character name shall I do?
Your screen perfectly covers up the name as well.
Oh, does it? I didn't even notice that until now. You're right. I gotta I should bring that down a little bit then. I have that as it is at the moment, so I guess hold on. Give me 1 second. Nope, that's not what I think it is. There we go. As I say, that's a good point. I could just slap that up there instead for Guild Wars and then solve that problem entirely. So that's a good, thank you for that. I appreciate that. That's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Sure, why not? We'll go ahead and just use 2 saint names. And, oh, look, it's available. Perfect. Alright, I'm fine with this.
The last day dawns on the kingdom of Ascalon. It arrives with no fanfare, no tolling of alarms. Those who will remember will speak fondly of the warm morning breeze. People carry on with their daily lives, unaware that in a short while, everything they have ever known will come to an end.
Scribe?
Yes, my lord.
These Char are relentless, but we shall hold the wall at all costs.
Yes, my lord.
Take this message to Sir Titus. Go forth and recruit the strongest, the smartest. Bring to me the bravest in all of Ascalon. Find me the heroes who will lead our kingdom to glory.
As you command, my king.
That goes way too fast for zooming in and out. That's fine. All right, I guess I should ask what your in-game character name is.
It's Nessa Tyrus.
Okay.
I'm running over to you right now. I realized we were in different districts.
Oh, yeah,
Like-
I was about to ask, are we in a different district? Because that was my first guess, too. I was like, okay. Where I see there's at least District 2. It's like, I would assume with Reforged coming in, that probably sprung up interest. And then, as you were saying earlier, pre-searing is a pretty popular area. For a while, there was no easy way to get to level 20, so you actually had to do death leveling, where you let the char level. You had to let the char level off of you. Then they got high enough, and then you could get experience off of them again. So, let's see. As I said, I figured I'd follow you, because if you have, I want to. What's the word I'm trying to say or find here? I don't want to spoil it, I guess, because I think last time I accidentally over-intimidated somebody when I was doing Guild Wars 1. So I don't want to do that again, because it's like, I know too much, and I'm wondering if I accidentally pushed them towards a playstyle they didn't want. So I'm trying to be a little better and thoughtful about that this time, because that wasn't my intention last time, but it's like, I definitely want you to enjoy the game first and foremost, as opposed to being like, yep, let's go here, 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 here.
Yeah, I'm definitely fine, at least for pre-searing, because I've already done a lot of that just to try to figure out how things are again.
Which that makes sense. Oh, I think I forgot that the 2 trainers could interact with each other.
Oh, I didn't know I didn't realize they did.
I would say they did, at least for a brief second, because at least Siglo the monk had a... Yeah.
Rada, the necromancer.
Yeah. I would say, I think that the first quest should be the same for both of us, where we just need to go grab Gwyn, if memory serves.
It's actually slightly different for each class.
Is it? Because
Profession or whatever it is.
I know there's usually...
I just need to
Go ahead, sorry.
kill one of these.
Oh, that's fair. So I know that there's usually some nuances, but I couldn't remember exactly what nuances there were here and there.
Yeah, from what I've researched, it seems like the changes are mostly early on.
Yeah, and I would agree with that. There's some stuff later on, but that is a fair assessment. On the bright side, since we're party... Oh, I think I got to talk to her again.
No.
Oh, really? Hold on.
It might be slightly
Yeah.
off. Oh,
I-
do we need to kill these?
I think that was the last one we needed to... Well, let me see.
I thought it might be because I was the party leader or something.
That's fair. She was saying there was enemy... Yeah, she was saying there was enemies in the way. It's like, no, they can't be, but it is. So it's like, okay, you know what? For a little girl, that's reasonable. It's like, I wouldn't want to... yeah, fair enough. All right. I am curious what changes they will be making to Guild Wars as we... Hold on. As they update it, because it's like, I think it does work out pretty well. I think everything should be readable on stream. Sorry, I was double checking stream a little bit. Got both those, and then we should have a mission from Gwen. Oh, never mind. She just wants to follow us. Okay.
Yeah.
But we do have one more quest we can grab real quickly since there's two of us here.
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise you can't do that without a second person, so...
Yeah, resurrection.
Yeah.
Very important, I assume.
Yeah, I would say it's fairly important. We might be able to grab one more quest while we're here. I just see Captain Osric and Prince Rurik over here. This quest might be a little... You know what? Never mind, I should follow you. I just realized I'm doing the thing again. I'll follow you, sorry.
Yeah, well, I've already done all of the quests.
That's right, you did say that. I just... Sorry, I really tried to double check myself so I don't do the same mistakes I did once. Because like, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in order to get to level 20 in Pre-Syrian, it's a lot easier now. Once you hit level 10,
Yeah.
they have a daily quest you can do, which is appreciated, so... I will say, while the story for Guild Wars 1 is a little basic, I kind of like that sometimes. A story doesn't need to go ahead and try to be the most complicated thing of all time for it to be enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
I think they kind of shot themselves in the foot a little bit when they were doing Guild Wars 2, because they tried to go ahead and do so much with it, but I don't think it... Up to a certain point, it stopped working, I should say.
I think
But
this is the Mesmer person if you wanted to do that as your secondary.
Well, we can grab the quest at the very least, because let's say we can talk to her, but we don't have to accept the
Yeah.
thing, right? So we can still get the experience while we're here.
Yeah. We have to go kill the cow.
Yeah.
Or whatever it was.
Yeah, which that in turn leads to another quest, which is interesting.
Mhm.
And I think that the Rogue Bull is one of only 2 enemies in Pre-Syrian that has an elite skill, if I remember correctly.
Oh, I didn't realize it had an elite skill.
Yeah, it just has charge. So it's nothing like too crazy or anything, but it's like, oh, that's an elite skill, all right. a bull's charge. That's what it is. So, but can't really use it if it doesn't catch up to us in an orderly fashion. What days work best for you, out of curiosity, by the way, Tyler?
I don't really have much going on like right now, so I guess I don't have a specific day in mind.
Okay, I just figured I need more time to decide. I figured I should ask because yeah, aside from work days, I'm pretty open as well. I just work Wednesday through Saturday, but I might have tomorrow off due to the snow. We'll see. So,
Okay.
are you guys getting bad snow there, or?
I don't think so. I think we're too far south for snow.
Oh, that's good then, at least. Yeah, I mean, it's not like anything too bad, but 5 inches for the... I think actually it's supposed to be 10 inches for the first snowfall of the year is more than what's expected for the first snowfall.
For this character, I was thinking like potentially doing a like minion based build and sort of having a cheat like extra minion by being a ranger as my secondary.
Oh, that would work, yeah. I do love minions, and there's a lot of good minion master builds that you can do, too. I would say there's... yeah, there's a lot of good builds. It's like, once we get further in the game, I can talk about them more once again as I'm sorry. I know I say things, repeat myself a lot, but I'm just trying, yeah. I guess it depends what kind of minions you want. If you just want to have a bunch of them, or if you like having big, fleshy ones that are just fun to have, honestly.
I think mostly a large volume.
That's fair.
I'm not sure how easy that's gonna be to maintain.
I think there's an elite... that should be somewhat easy to maintain, I believe. I'd have to look into it. Because I know of some stuff for minions that works pretty well. I just can't remember the specific details at the moment.
We've each got our own missions here.
We do, yeah. Which that works out pretty well then.
Mhm.
Oh, I was gonna say, while...
Alright.
Go ahead, sorry.
Nothing.
Okay. While it's not necessary, there is a ranger pet you can only... you used to only be able to get in pre-Syrian, but it, like, a couple years ago, like, probably 10, they made it so you can get moss spiders outside of pre-Syrian again, so... just thought that was... they're not, like, the best, ranger pet, but it's still nice to, you know, be aware of that.
Yeah, that is like one like side goal I have, I guess, is potentially having as many of the ranger pets as I can, unlock as much as I can.
And that makes sense.
I didn't realize you
Yeah.
could grab them before the searing.
Yeah. Typically, it's just the one Mellinger's Stalker, but I think there's a way to get rid... I mean, there has to be a way to get rid of it. I just can't remember what that is at the moment. And it might just be that I'm misremembering, and the quest recommends you capture the Mellinger Stalker, but isn't strictly necessary to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still getting back in the mindset of healing. It's been a while since I played a healer.
Yeah, it's fine. Oh, it still is saying to eliminate them. I thought the quest up meant that we got all of them.
It can mean that, or it can, yeah, as you were saying, it can mean that we need a few more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's mine. I'll take care of this guy. I'll be right with you. Oh, that'll work. Do a little bit of everything for Monk for now. We can always change that later.
I think your mission is like on
Yeah,
this side of the. Oh,
that is correct. Yeah. I don't think it should be too hard since, we got us, and then we got Farah here, so. But she wasn't, going for a casually stroll, though.
well, we know that we will encounter these guys, so we can start early.
Exactly, yeah. And at least now she's going a bit faster, so that works out, too.
Mm-hmm.
Can't have indiscriminate mass deportations with due process. So
Let me go ahead and get you. Sorry about that. Sorry, I accidentally turned on my podcast, so I was turning it off real quickly. I apologize for that.
Is she almost done yet? Can't really see where the quest.
Yeah, I was gonna say, for some reason it's not really showing on my map at the moment. Don't know why, which is interesting. Most of the time it's supposed to. But yeah, I was gonna say it should end in right here.
Yeah.
I think that finishes. Yeah, that goes in finishes that quest. I just want to check with this collector real quickly, because I think if you have 3 belts, you can go ahead and trade those in, if I remember correctly.
I've got 2, so I'm not quite there yet.
That's fair.
Oh, it's
That's...
fake quest.
I was gonna say, it's the wrong collector anyways. It's like, I know there's a collector here. We'll find him eventually, so... We can just worry about that for later.
Mhm. We are right next to one of the important spots for both of our classes again.
That's true. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's interesting just how much the Necromancer and Monk is working out really well together, actually, for Quest.
Yeah, like life and death, I guess.
Yeah. Ooh, I definitely do want that. Okay. As I know, Necromancer Mune is over there.
Oh yeah, I need to
Yes.
accept this.
That's fair. I'll come grab her quest as well and hope that Paulus decides not to immediately die. Oh, looks like he will pause. Good. Okay. This is a side.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, now we got both of them saying try to keep up. All right, fine.
I didn't realize they shared voice lines
Yeah.
yet.
Well, when it's such a simple one like that, it makes enough sense where it's like, all right, I guess we'll go ahead and do that. So, like, fair enough, fair enough.
We'll do
Perf-
Paulus
yeah.
first, because I think Mian is in a different direction.
That's correct, yeah. She's heading off the other way. The only concern I have is... Will Necromancer Mune stop moving, or... Looks
I think
like she...
does.
Yeah, and she's also level 5, so she should be fine anyways. Level 3 is more
Yeah.
difficult, so... Or, yeah.
I've also got 2 people to heal Paulus.
That's true.
Since I'm temporarily monk.
Hey, that works. I was gonna say, with this much poison going around, it's not a bad idea.
I forget if Rites of Remembrance or the candle one is the shared one that you got from her, but if you have that quest, the candles are all down this path, which is why I grabbed it.
That makes sense, yeah. So yeah, the higher level we get, the better, so it's, yeah. Makes it easier, because, like, I do remember, I think I immediately went through pre-searing my very first time. It's not like, you know, I didn't know any better at the time, but it's like, went through level 5, and boy, was post-searing a difficult time, but at the same time, I was 14 then, so obviously, between now and then is very different, too. Oh, I didn't realize that we could just go ahead. Oh, I still have all 4 candles. Fascinating.
Yeah. There's no requirement besides walking through here to place
One
them.
one person to play. I didn't realize it was just one person. I figured they'd have you do, you know, how they typically do for MMOs, but I do appreciate that, honestly.
It's completed without you placing candles, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because you placed them,
Oh.
but I still have the candles in my inventory, but it counted, so.
Yeah, that is definitely nice. I didn't realize that's what you meant.
Yeah. I was not explaining it the best, so I apologize. I am admittedly curious what happens to the catacombs in post-Syrian, because we never found out. I don't think we even found out in Guild Wars 2, unless I'm misremembering. There's a possibility of misremembering there.
Did we leave Paulus behind or somewhere?
He's just going slow.
There he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just worried he was so slow that he lost us.
That's fair. Or he could be stuck. That does happen on occasion. That's the worst. Oh yeah, there's one. Okay, there's one in factions that is notorious for Master Togo getting stuck.
No.
Oh please, if they fix that for Reforged, I'll be so happy.
I'm not familiar with that at all, as I said earlier, so...
No, yeah, because you primarily play just a little bit of Prophecies, right?
Yeah, I think I did the first, like, mission, and then I managed to walk to the jungle area,
Okay.
but I didn't do other missions.
Oh, real? Okay, so you got all the way to Maguma Jungle, but you'll only... You know, honestly...
So.
No, I can see that now that you're saying that, because it's like, oh man. Sometimes the primary quests are not the best laid out for where to go. So I understand.
Yeah.
Like, until you said that, I wasn't even thinking that. It's like, you know what? Yeah, no, that's a good point, because that's another thing. Because I remember the very first mission for, when the wall fell, it took me a long time to actually find that. I'd explored most of Ascalon before I even found that, and it's just because it was, yeah, no, that makes sense. I hadn't even thought about that for a long time until you mentioned it. It's like, no, yeah, you're absolutely right.
Part of it was also just being a dumb kid, so I didn't pick up any of the hints they were laying down on how missions work, or like that the shield icon or whatever it is.
That's true.
There's a mission there.
That's true. That was definitely part of it for me too, because as you said, you were about 10, I was about 14, so it's not like I was much older, so it's like I understand entirely.
I think it's down here, and I need to like create bone corpses.
Yeah,
Or bone horrors.
you do, because otherwise you have to explode, and that's, yeah. I remember that. And they do give you a pretty good example with the Carrion Devourer just deciding to...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This one might also walk into one.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought this one was supposed to... I guess this one already went off. Oh. And Necromancer Mune isn't wanting to go.
Oh wait, I was pressing the wrong button, that's why I couldn't animate anything.
Fair.
I was pressing 3 when it was 4, so I was trying to resurrect nothing.
Oh. Did that happen? Yeah. I understand. Oh, no. Well, I do have the res with me still, so...
Yeah.
And they did change that, thankfully. Before, they used to make it... Hold on, I'm actually going to take care of that bone horror so it doesn't start attacking you as soon as you spawn. They used to make it so that in order to get the, what's that achievement called? I can't remember at the moment. But basically, if you level up to 20 and then slightly beyond without dying, they give you an achievement. Survivor, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
They did change it where it just resets after you die.
Oh, there's a corpse past the geysers that I'm supposed to be using, right?
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
It's easy to forget.
I was trying to, like, lure the one that I spawned next to me, right next to it.
That's fair. It's easy to forget that, truth be told. Yeah, I was gonna say, red dye, which is never bad.
I guess if we just teleport back to the Abbey, we'll be able to complete both our quests.
Yeah, as long as you talk to Necromancer Mune for one of her quests, right? Actually, I don't know.
Well, she'll just be back up at the start, and so we can enter.
Oh, you know, that's a good point. Yeah, okay. All right.
Though, actually, I do have quests deeper in here.
Okay, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do that then.
I don't know the path. I think we might need to go back up, and then this is
That's
a bit
right.
of a maze.
It is a little bit of a maze, yeah. If I had the same quest as you, I could probably help because I've done this. I've explored this a fair amount. Not gonna say I'm proficient at it, but
This will also bring us past, I guess it's money. I don't actually know.
fair.
I think. Does this go anywhere?
Looks like it does, yeah.
The one that I accepted earlier also needs me to go to get blood fanatics, which I guess
Okay.
are up north here.
Yeah.
Do you have a secondary in mind yet, or?
I was trying to think about that right now, actually. I was thinking Necromancer originally, but it's like, honestly, with your doing minions, it doesn't seem like a good idea to have two people making minions and fighting over control for that. So I might do Mesmer, honestly, because it's like having either Feast alone is a good enough skill for a quick heal for a monk. And it's useful enough that it does drain them of their MP real quickly, so.
Yeah, Mesmer was definitely like a class I was thinking of having as a main as well. Because it seems like a very unique class to Guild Wars.
It is, and I wish they would have leaned into Mesmer more for Guild Wars 2. Because they kind of toned it down, but on the other hand, Mesmer is completely broken for Guild Wars 1. A lot of their stuff ignores armor. So...
Yeah. That's kind of what they're even teaching you in the first quest.
Yeah. And, like, I think it's Energy Surge. Let me see. Energy Surge. Guild Wars. I'm almost positive that's what the skill is. Yeah, and it's a pretty fast recharge, so it's an elite skill called Energy Surge. It makes the opponent lose energy, which, you know, for people that use energy, that's awful. In addition to that, for each energy lost, they do a set amount of damage. So it's like, if you lose 10 energy, you lose 10 damage at the same time. That also ignores armor. So it's just a lot of speedrun builds are built around Energy Surge, and it's just... It goes crazy once you build it right. It's like, yeah. There's other stuff too, of course, but it's like, Mesmer really is quite broken, and the more I think about it, the more I go, okay, maybe they were right not to lean into it as hard for Guild Wars 2. I will say, though, I do wish they would have brought back dual classes in Guild Wars 2 like they had for Guild Wars 1, though. They even hint at it a little bit for Guild Wars 2's story. But they don't go into much detail about it, so it's like, it's kind of one of those unanswered questions, but... At least as far as I've seen. I could be misremembering, but... If that's the biggest flaw in Guild Wars 2's plot, then good for them. It is not.
Yeah.
I really don't mean to complain about Guild Wars 2 because it just hurts me as a Guild Wars 1 fan, and I do like Guild Wars. I like the gameplay of Guild Wars 2. I do. It's just the story that drives me up the wall, honestly.
I honestly don't know much about Guild Wars 2 either.
That's
I
fair.
did play the start, but
The
I
f-
similarly quit because I don't really know my reason.
That's fair. Honestly, a big reason can be if you don't have any other people that are playing with you, because it's like that. Even if a game is fun, a multiplayer game is obviously more fun with other people, so I understand entirely.
Yeah. Now for my quest, I need to backtrack slightly down this hallway.
That's fair.
Crypt Wound.
As I say, not that we have to, but there is like the only boss in pre-Syrian nearby if you're interested in trying that. One of the only bosses, I should say. One of the very few. Aside from... Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, that does sound interesting. I didn't know there was one in here.
Yeah. It's off on a little side path. There is technically one other area outside of missions that has a boss, but that's where all the Char are, so...
Yeah. Actually, I think you might need to be like on a quest to do the boss if you're doing, or if it's the one I'm thinking of.
I might be. I guess we'll find out. That's a good question. I don't know.
It's like we have to find out about a Moa bird that ends up being dead or something.
That is another one. I did forget about that one, but no. This one should be available all the time. Because it's one of the only... Yeah. I say it's one of the only, morale boost in pre-Syrian 2, which is also makes it unique, I should say.
Then my last Necromancer quest is
That direction. Okay.
north. Yeah, it's like northeast now.
That's fair.
No, I didn't notice the one behind me.
Yeah. Oh, my inventory's full.
I can't
Fair enough.
make. I was wondering why I couldn't make bone horrors, but it's because these are already skeletons.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, minion masters are great up until they come up against other undead, and it's like, oh no.
That's why I need to adjust my build to be like a blood mage or something
Right.
at the times.
Or as you said, you'll technically have an always minion with your pet, so it also works.
I don't think that synergizes with minion magic for
No, unfortunately, yeah.
necromancy, though.
I think you're right.
It's a little bit roundabout, but this whole area is roundabout.
It is, yeah. I kind of love it, though, because I love the music for Guild Wars 1. I'd love, honestly, to get the music for Guild Wars 1 in vinyl. I don't know if that'll ever happen, though.
Well, things happening is, like, probably happening more soon rather than in recent times.
That's
because of the
true.
anniversary stuff and whatever it's called, Reforged.
That's true. It's just Jeremy Soule had some allegations against him, like, 10 years ago, so he kind of fell off the face of the earth since then. Nothing was proven, but that, even if it's not proven, that can, you know, lead to people not wanting to work with him, period, after that, so.
Mhm.
Which it's interesting, honestly, because obviously if the allegations are true, that is a very bad thing, and it's like, okay, I can understand wanting to cut ties, but if they're not true, that's also bad, but
Yeah.
it's kind of a fine line, honestly. And it's like, I'm not really sure where to stand, especially because it's like, this happens quite frequently, unfortunately. It's like, do you still like the music that the people made or not because of what they did? I'll be honest, it's kind of a hard decision to make, and I won't deny that.
There's actually sort of a similar situation with RuneScape, which is the other MMO I play, which is that apparently, like, one guy made almost all of the music and is also having a similar situation, but I think it might be proven or something. He was let go a while ago, so it's not the new areas, but, like, if you look at the map, it's just, like, the entire mainland is all his music.
Yeah, because I know that a lot of his music is quite beloved, especially Sea Shanty too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have heard about that a little bit. I haven't paid as much attention because I will play a little bit of old school RuneScape on my phone once in a while, but it's not something I play frequently these days.
Hmm.
But yeah, I have heard about that, and I was gonna say, if it's been, yeah, that's it truly is interesting because a lot of his music is iconic.
Yeah.
But it's like, do you want to keep that in the game or not at that point? Because even from a Catholic perspective, we have that artist whose name I cannot remember at the moment. Father, what's his face? Not descriptive, but do you know who I'm talking about? I guess would be the better way to put it.
No.
Okay.
I don't know exactly who you mean.
That's fair. There's a priest, did a lot of murals as of the moment. He has been barred from a lot of stuff. I can't remember his name. I'd have to search, like, the pillar or something, but it's like something similar where some of his art was up, and then even the Knights of Columbus took it down because of the allegations against him currently. It does... I would say there's more evidence against him, admittedly, but it's still interesting, I guess, in a sense. Not saying it's good, but it's just... yeah.
Yeah. I think the city might be close to here, which is, I guess, part of my goal. It was mostly returning so that we could finish the 2 quests we have that one
Oh,
for
are you...
each of our classes.
That's fair. You're looking for Ascalon City?
Well, no, Ascalon City is where we started, but there's,
Right.
like, the other Duke
Yeah.
area here.
Yeah. I'm blanking on this name too, but yeah, it's fairly nearby. I think we're going the right way.
I think I remember it being south, and I can see on the world map there's a portal south. So
Oh, can you?
we're pretty close.
Oh, yeah, I can see that now too. I didn't even see... okay, yeah, good call. So I was just trying to remember because, like, I know that the Duke's estate is here. I just couldn't remember exactly where it was. But that will lead to another quest anyway, so... and we can sell our inventory while we're there.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Red Iris.
Yep, so you can go ahead and give that to Gwen. I think she does. There is. It's not 100% necessary. But if we each one.
Shroud or something.
Yeah, and that is for Eye of the North. I was going to say it's not 100% necessary, but if you do want to grab that, we can do that for when we do get to Eye of the North eventually.
Yeah.
Same with buying her a flute, and I think the cape as well, if I remember correctly.
I think the way I read it online is like you have to give her about 4 items, which can include her broken flute and a new flute from the shop.
That sounds correct, yeah.
So buying the cape is often bad if you can just grab the red iris flower.
That's fair. And so you can usually grab enough iris flowers too. So that, yeah, I guess if it's just any 4 items. Now I'm curious. I don't think I have anything from Duke Baradin currently. Nope. Or Little
Also,
Thong.
if you do /bonus, you'll get a bunch of items which might be relevant.
Yeah, as I say, my inventory's now full. Might be too much.
You can like get rid of the bow because you're not going to be a ranger.
That's true.
That.
I could get rid of the, yeah. I just wasn't sure how much you wanted to keep it. What's the word I'm thinking for?
Like legitimate sort of.
Yeah.
Using the cheaty bonus items.
Yeah.
Not, like too overpowered later
on. No, they're not like okay. Like later on, they're definitely not. Early game, especially if we use the summoning stone. The summoning stone actually does help a lot, admittedly, for early game.
I was planning on using it, but if I'm fine with backing down if you don't.
I'm fine with using it too. As I say, I'm trying to make this as good of an experience. As I said, I think I accidentally ruined this for somebody else. I'm trying to make it fun, but also, I'll be honest, I will be gushing a little bit because of how much I do love this game, because...
Yeah.
Okay, I don't quite have 6,000 hours. I have 5,700, but it's still a substantial amount of time in this game.
I think let's go back to Ashford Abbey and then Ascalon to bring in stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh.
That's weird. Should have asked to travel with you. That's alright, though.
Yeah, I think I clicked yes a second information.
Ah, that's fair.
Wait.
There's that.
Oh wait, I think we might be... If we fast travel, we automatically split the... I guess.
That's what I was gonna say. It's supposed to, Oh, maybe I was the party leader? That might be. Maybe I didn't realize I was the party leader.
Oh yeah, because probably you invited me.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't even think about it at the time until you said that. I was like, oh, that's a good point. Oh yeah, I forgot there was 2 quests here.
I don't expect to do all of these. I'm just adding all of them. So if we happen to cross them, that'll help.
That makes sense to me, yeah, because I say the higher level we get, the better. I'm curious, honestly. So as odd as it sounds, I know we're probably going to end here about half an hour anyways, but it might be better anyways, because I'm curious if with Reforged it'll bring enough people back that we can see a piece of content I haven't seen in a very long time here, actually. Because when you are getting ready to leave pre-searing, you're supposed to have the PvP, exactly, yeah, and that has not, I have not seen that for, there's not been enough people gathered for a very long time that I would be curious if Reforged does enough that you'd be able to do that, actually. Not that it's necessary, but it's like, now I am curious.
Yeah. I think I like brought one character to post-searing like when it was getting popular from the really cheap discount for the 20th anniversary.
Right.
And that PvP actually did happen, if I remember.
Oh, really?
Oh, wait, no, it wasn't. I think the PvP didn't happen, but I was paired with somebody else during
Well,
the actual fight.
I'd say that's good enough, honestly, because at least that's something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen the PvP in a long, long time where it'd be like, it would be quite neat to actually see that.
I think I've grabbed everything now.
Yeah, I think... Oh, I need to talk to Armin Sabarin, and then I will grab everything.
I guess if you're confident that you're going to be Mesmer, we should probably get that for you, and then we can go get Ranger, since that's a decent run away.
And I don't mind waiting for Mesmer till next time, but we can definitely go grab Ranger for sure right now, because as you said, that is a fairly substantial run, and then we can hit Fort Rannoch while we're there, so we have a traveling point while we're there, too.
Yeah, but like, Mesmer's right here if you're confident about picking it, so I think it's...
Yeah, I am fairly confident, but since we're going to be going to Ranger anyways, I can get another 250 experience by taking the Ranger quest as well, so. I hate that I'm always thinking about how can I get the most experience in pre-Syrian, but it's like, I actually did level 20 for pre-Syrian, so it is something that I do think about at least a little bit. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah.
Man, now that I think about it, honestly, Rurik could take care of this himself at level 10.
Yeah, this is something that I did try, like, making the one character I mentioned earlier into, like, a legendary defender of Ascalon, and Prince Rurik definitely is able to do a lot of this work in this fight.
He really is,
He
yeah.
uses, like, 100 swords or whatever it's called.
Yeah. 100 Blades is completely crazy. Even today, 100 Blades is a really good skill for warriors, truth be told.
And one of the farming things you can do is just, like, constantly have him... You abandon the quest after you beat it, and then you just keep doing that, because these guys are relatively high level.
That makes sense, yeah. Oh, looks like old Mac is angry at us now. Took him a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, to be fair... Go ahead, sorry.
I think we have to, like, let him talk to someone here.
I think,
guess talk to the Mesmer, and then...
yeah.
Be mad.
Yeah, I mean, his bull was running wild. It's like we had to put it down, but at the same time, it's like, I can't entirely blame him, truth be told. Maybe a little bit, but... Alright. No, Gwen, you stay here. I will go ahead and follow you then.
I think her broken flute is around here.
That sounds right, yeah. I think it typically spawns to the left, but I could be misremembering. Pardon me. I didn't realize there was level 5 over here.
Is
Not
there?
that. Yeah, the river drake over there. Not that it's
Oh.
necessary, it's just... I didn't realize there was something so close to town.
Maybe we can see if we can kill it.
I bet we can, honestly. As long as it doesn't have any, crazy...
Blurred vision.
Yeah, as I say, I don't think that's gonna help him much. Not bad experience, though, so... Yeah, admittedly, with the Devourer quest for, their farmer, I think we can do a second quest at the same time while we're in there, so that works out conveniently well. Yeah, I think once we get to Fort Rannoch, I'll have to call it there, because it's... Since it's not a guarantee it'll snow a lot tonight, I should get to bed for work still tomorrow.
Okay.
I would suspect it's supposed to be 10 inches, but it's... You never know. I think I said that already. I forgot that until now. Won't lie. I repeat myself a lot. Not intentionally, it just kind of happens. Yeah, thankfully, since Winter's Day is coming up for Guild Wars, that should be... we might make it to Lion's Arch before Winter's Day happens, or as it happens. I'm not entirely sure, honestly. I guess we'll have to find out.
Yeah, I guess so. My inventory is full of random weapons.
Yeah, that'll happen. I typically try to save only the stackable items, and then, like, if it's a really decent, item, that way I can sell it for at least a little bit of money, but yeah. Neither of those. At least for pre-searing. Once you get more inventory space, it does get a lot better, obviously, but we just don't have much currently. Or post-searing, pardon me. Yeah, I do. Oh, pardon me. I do think the ranger is to the right.
Yeah.
So we can do that, then pop over to Fort Rannoch real quickly. As you said, we don't have to do all the quests. So it's like when you feel like you're ready to leave pre-Syrian, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm planning to leave, I guess, once I have all of the skills for both Ranger and Necromancer.
And that makes sense. Because by then we should both be level 5, and that should be more than enough, honestly. And not to mention, since it'll be 2 people as opposed to 1, that should be fine too, so.
Just a dual carapace.
Oh, pardon. Oh, dang. Didn't realize that. Okay. I was checking my work chats real quickly. Didn't realize we were on a winter watch until Sundays. I thought it was just through the night, but apparently it's supposed to be really bad, so I guess we'll see. Ooh, pardon me.
There's a stalker.
Yep.
Long channel time.
It is a very long channel time. I don't remember it being that long, but maybe there's another one later is what I'm thinking. Because that could absolutely be what it is.
Well, you only need to charm one thing ever.
That's true.
It's 10 seconds though of casting.
It is 10 seconds of casting. However, there is better pets too, so that's the other part where it's like you have to cast again for those ones, so. I don't really know what's considered the best pet, honestly.
Apparently, they're basically identical other than the fact that there's like two sort of 3 damage types.
Yeah, I think that, and the other part is, there is, I think, 1 or 2 that attacks faster. I want to, yeah.
I think it's just the rolling beetle.
I think it's just, I think that's why rolling beetle is typically considered the best because of its speed. But you're right, yeah. Aside from that, yeah. There's not too much variables, which is both a good thing and a bad thing.
Yeah, it's like they can do slashing or piercing, piercing is like bow damage, which is apparently objectively worse than slashing.
Unfortunately,
there's also the Hound of Balthazar that uses fire.
That's right, I forgot about that.
I think and the orc or whatever their name is, or the warthog does bludgeoning.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about the Warthog, because that was originally a Canthan/Chinese New Year pet, I think. I could be misremembering about that.
Well, it's in pre-searing.
Oh, is it? Okay. I guess I did forget about that then. All right.
It's like only bludgeoning before it's evolved, though, I think. But
Oh, and then once it
said.
evolves. Gotcha. All right.
yeah, it's probably slashing or piercing after that.
Right.
Because everything besides the Hound of Balthazar is slashing or piercing by
Right.
the end.
Which that's fair, yeah. That was a little closer than I would have liked. That was my fault. It worked out okay, though, in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see if I remember this right. Oh, I do remember it. Cool. All right. So you don't have to, but you can change your pet name as well if you want to.
Yeah, I don't remember the command.
Yeah, it's slash pet name and then followed by what you want to name it.
Okay.
I was just trying to remember what it was because it's been an amount of time, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Obviously, you won't be bringing this if you're going to be a Mesmer.
Correct, yeah. So it's like, Stinky will not be with us for very long. I just like saying Stinky, I don't know why. I do like the Panthers in this game. I don't think they brought the Mellinger's Stalkers back for Guild Wars 2, now that I think. I hadn't even thought about that until now. Admittedly, I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be rare in the first game as is. So, if I'm remembering correctly, it's like, that's reasonable that they wouldn't be back.
Yeah, it's lore accurate that they're missing.
Exactly. Yeah. Unlike the gargoyles, who should be there in Guild Wars 2, and it's just like, where'd they go? We don't know. It's like, oh, okay.
I'm just selling stuff.
I didn't even realize there was a merchant there. I appreciate it. All right. That's a good call. I guess I forgot he was there, because I know I've used him before, but yeah, I guess I just moving right past him.
I need to, like, identify some of my better things so that I can then sell it to him.
Yeah, I'm thinking about buying an identification kit just to see 8 coins short. I'm not sure if it'd be even worth it, honestly. How many uses is it? 25? It might be. It might be.
Yeah. So it's 4 per use.
Yeah. And as long as it's...
Most identified
Yeah.
stuff is worth more than 4, and sometimes is improved sale.
Yeah. Especially post-searing, a lot of... Like, basically every time it's worth it. Man, I've seen a lot of those belts.
Yeah, it's what the bandits drop.
It is. It is. I'm just surprised. I think I gotten 3 of them in a row. I'm surprised they have not given you as many. It's like, that's...
Yeah, I have
Little-
3 total.
fair.
And we got 1, like, from the starting area.
Right? So I'm thinking I'm sitting at 7, so it's like if it is 3, but if you have 3, then we should be fine. I can't remember, but it's like if I need a share, I definitely can.
Okay.
So I can't remember if you do get a belt for it or not. You get something for it. I just can't remember what it is exactly.
Yeah, everything that's not like a material or a weapon is something.
Yeah.
Some collector's thing.
Yeah, especially for pre-searing, because that's the only way to get better armor here. Let's say, before we go to Fort Rannoch, I can show you a quick little secret if you're interested. It's not anything like... Go ahead, sorry.
I've researched like all of.
Oh, have you?
pre-series, I
Okay.
think, I know what
Okay,
you
so,
mean, but
so you know about Nicholas then?
yeah, up north
Yeah.
where you trade in things to get.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's just right next to us. That's why I was thinking about it.
Yeah, and he has like 50. If you get 50 flowers by farming them, you can get extra storage.
You could, yeah. So it's pretty neat, and he does actually come back later in post searing, and people
Yeah,
will typically, yeah,
Sort of thing, but
yeah,
valuable.
yeah. It's more valuable and it's just weekly because it's valuable instead of daily. So,
Mhm.
but I like his story. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that this is the person he was supposed to marry, if I remember correctly, and she dies.
Very
So,
long.
yeah, I think that's correct.
They were supposed to marry, but now he's alone.
Oh gosh, that might be the entire joke they have. I could see that. Let's see. At least I thought she was supposed. Yeah, she is the love of Nicholas Sanford. Didn't survive. Apparently, she's meant to be a biblical reference to Mary Magdalene, which I didn't realize.
Oh.
But I mean, considering how many other biblical references there are with Eve, Adam, Ascalon, Nicholas, it's like, okay, you know what? Fair enough. I can definitely understand that. Yeah. All right.
This is unnatural seeds collector.
Oh yeah.
There's not much in here at this point.
I say this guy wants spider legs if you have those.
We haven't really fought the spiders here yet.
Well, that if you had them from the catacombs too. How many do you have currently?
Yeah, I didn't pick up any.
Oh, okay. Let's say I have
Might have also
2.
just
Let's say if you had
shotgun.
1, I'd get so if you had 2, I'd give you, or 1, I'd give you 2. I'll hold on to them still for now. That way, if that does happen, so we can yeah. Alright, identification kit. Highly salvageable. Not quite what I wanted, but improved sale value, however, is, so that's immediately worth it.
Yeah. I managed to salvage 7 piles of glittering dust though from the highly salvageable weapon.
Nice. That's not too bad for post or pre-searing. Not too bad at all.
Yeah. It usually is still like 4.
Yeah. Oh, well, I think we can turn in quest and probably call it there after we grab the quest here. Just because I do have...
No, if there is one.
I can't remember if there is or not. I think there is later. I don't think there is quite yet, as you said.
Yeah, there's like a mid step where you have to deliver a letter to someone here, I think.
Yeah. And it's just interesting because it's like pre-Syrian, there's not too much going on here, but then post-Syrian, not trying to spoil anything, but then it's like there's actually stuff happening there. At least a little bit. I guess we can go to Esh, because we did complete a quest. We need to get that stinger to Menlo, and then we can probably call it there at the very least.
Okay.
But yeah, I had fun playing with you. I'm looking forward to more with you, so.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get other people to play with us too, because the more the merrier. There we got
Yeah,
that
at least
stinger.
for now, it's a limit of 2, so it is
It
okay
is.
that it's just 2.
Yeah. As you said, that's definitely okay for the time being, so. Alright, I think probably going to teleport us over to Ascalon. Then I'm fine with ending it there. Then yeah, sometime this week, I guess you said you're available most days, so it's, if you're fine with Monday, I'm fine with Monday.
Sure.
Okay, sounds good. I'm looking for, say about 9 o'clock, if that's fine with you.
Like 9 p.m.
Does PM work better for you?
Yeah, I would rather
Okay.
it not be like during the workday, I guess.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's my fault. Since I have the weird work schedule and I have 3 days off. I'm sorry, Tyler. I apologize. That's 100% my fault. We'll figure. We can go ahead and figure something out. Like we could probably do. Would 5 p.m. work then?
I guess so.
How about
I
7?
guess I'd prefer like 7-ish. Yeah.
Let's do. Let's do. I'm sorry, Tyler. Let's do 7. I apologize. So okay. I will see you on Monday at 7 then.
All right. See ya.
All right. See ya. Thank you for joining me. All right. Bye.
Bye.
That was nice playing with him. Honestly, if I wasn't sure if I had work tomorrow because of the snow, I would absolutely keep playing with him. He's a good guy. I'm glad that I've met him through the Goth community. So I will be back tomorrow with EverQuest 2 with Punch in Interceptor and my brain's dying. I gotta get some sleep. So okay. I will go ahead and see you guys later. Thank you everybody for being here. God bless and Pax Bonum. Bye everybody. God bless.